Hello, welcome everybody to our live stream. Hope everybody is doing well. So today we are getting started. We're going to be talking about this Wix website that we have been building here, and it's about a ticketing system that allows you to create tickets and to close tickets and to email your clients. Okay, so as this is a project I started some time ago, and I decided to do some work on it today. And I wanted to share the progress I have so far, and wanted to see if we can come up with some solutions for what we want to see. Okay, so this right here is kind of like the dashboard, the home page. So, for example, let's say agent, a tech person is going to log in, and they're going to be able to see the open cases, and it gives us a number here to show, and then we can see on all the cases in general in the history, and we can see how many incidents are in that queue, and how many cases are of high priority. Okay, so we got our, this should say my open cases. Yeah, so my open cases. And then this is the history of all the tickets. And then these are like all the incidents that are in the queues and priority tickets. Okay, so this right now is just regular text in there, but we would like to see that number reflect the actual tickets. Okay, so if we go here to our second page we have here, this is how we can create a new incident. So if we hit new ticket, then we would like to get to this page. And here we can see a title here. We can see the status of that ticket. We can see who is the person calling or the requester. And we can kind of search here. So this is going to be like a search box to look up contacts. And then we have the contact information, their email, phone number. And then here we would like to see maybe this open down to show related cases. And we can see like the journal notes or, notes. Okay, so when you're filling out a ticket, we have our subject. So this is going to be the main one sentence, the main issue, what's going on. We can categorize it with the service, category, subcategory, and then we can set the priority. We can tell it what location it is, specifics, what room, what floor, and here is the issue details. We can describe our issue here, and we can save our ticket. Okay. Then here we have, we can add a note, a journal note. We can set the status to pending, or we can resolve the incident from here. Okay. And then we have our resolution box here where we can type in our resolution and resolve the ticket from there. We also have some additional fields here to describe the computer ID. We can describe the IP address, service tag, and company tag. Right? And then we got another save button down here with some text information if there's an error or if it completed successfully. All right, so this is what it looks like. So we're right now, we have a data set. We have a data set of that connects to our tickets. Okay, so if we go here to our database, we're gonna be able to see what we have as far as databases. So right now we have our users, okay, and our users have tickets. And then we have our users have tickets. And then we have our users have categories. And then we have our 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 categories. And then we and our tickets have case notes. Okay, and then we also have a category. So the category, I think this is just a list of services or categories that we have. Okay, category, subcategory, detail. So I was thinking on this of creating a database that just has all the categories, and we can have um, conditional drop downs. Okay, so the conditional drop downs is going to have subcategories, and we can do that with that database. So we can manage it in one place instead of having to manage it in the actual drop downs. Okay. And then let's take a look once again to our databases. And let's start with our user database. So our users are going to have first name, last name, email, user ID, which is our what do you call this? Oh, okay, it's our primary field, the user ID. So this needs to be unique. This user ID needs to be unique. Um, we also have a phone number, office phone number, cell phone, what department they work in, their office location, what's their role, and this is for the dynamic pages. Okay. One field. Okay, so let's take a look at our tickets. So our ticket has, okay, so the primary field on the ticket is the subject. We got case ID, the issue, category, subcategory, location, computer ID, and all those other fields we were talking about earlier. It also has a callback number. So this is per ticket. So it could be different than the actual person's number. It could be a specific callback number. Um, okay, so then we got more detail fields here: express tag, contact email, department. So I'm thinking like this email and callback number can autofill from the contact, and they can be also be updated after being autofilled. Okay, so we got the department. There we go. Item details, and then it's there's a user. So the user is um, the case owner. Is it case owner? Authorized requester. This is related to a user. Oh, actually, no. The user is, it should say requester. Okay, so user, I guess, is the requester. Authorized requester is their supervisor. Oh, ticket owner is the agent working on the ticket. Okay, so you can assign tickets to people. Then you got case notes. You can have multiple case notes. And then this is the dynamic pages. Okay. All right. Then you got your status, the resolution of the ticket. Then you can also assign tags. Okay, the service is kind of like the main service you're providing. The priority from 1 to 5, 1 being the highest. Okay, IP address, BCC tag. Okay, so it has a tons of So the ticket is pretty detailed. So your system can have as many or as less fields, but if you want to be able to do some advanced features and reporting, then these fields are gonna be able to allow you to do some of those things. Okay. And last but not least, we got case notes. Okay, so our case notes is pretty basic. So basically, a case note ID is just probably just increasing number. Our case notes, we can put an image, we can upload an image, and it's related to a ticket. Okay, so there's our case notes. All right, so we talked about everything so far. So that's pretty good. So now, let's test this out. Let's see if this is working. So I'm just gonna go into preview. Okay, so the person, this is not connected to anything yet. So I'm just gonna type in a name. Okay, subject, request, telephone, extension. Okay, service is a request. It could be telephone. Category, new request. Subcategory, get help, request, report. Okay, so request. I guess that's a request. Priority number 5. Building 1. I don't know. So here you can have a list of buildings. When you click on this, it could show you all the buildings if you have specific buildings that you work with. And then here you can put room 101. Okay. User requesting new telephone extension. All right, that's pretty much it. Let's see if we hit add note. Oh, look at that. So when you hit add note, it adds a note there. And this is what do you call this? It's a page that's above the other pages. So requesting new extension, sending to telecommunications. Okay. Okay, it says your content has been submitted. Okay, but it didn't close. Okay, so we want this to close automatically, perhaps. All right. So set to pending, that doesn't do anything. Resolve the ticket, that doesn't do anything either. So let's resolve it. Assign extension. Okay, so this will usually go to another team. If you have multiple queues, then you probably route this to the telecom team, and then they'll be the ones closing the ticket, right? But for this example, let's just give them an extension number, and we can save it. Okay, content has been submitted. All right. What happened? Cannot be set value. It must be of type string. Okay, URL parameter is passed to the method, cannot be set to the value. Okay. All right, so this was just an example. Oh, I think we can't even submit data from a preview. But if we go to a live website, it may save it. So I'm pretty sure it will save it. Let's just take a look, see if it created a ticket. So it did create the ticket. So there's no case ID number. So a case ID number should be generated automatically. Okay. Um, so all this other information was an ask in there. But it did put the resolution. Okay, the status is not set neither. Okay. See, if you go new item here, see it shows all the fields on this one. Yeah, so see here's all the fields. Customize form. So see, we want for user, we want it to be able to find the user like that, and to find the authorized requester, and to find, okay, so then you want to like also put filters here. See, ticket owner, then it's going to look for rows of agents, right, or employees. Authorized requester, then they're going to have a row of authorized requester, right? And then user is going to be an active user. Okay. And then let's say case notes. So see, this is adding a reference. Okay, here there's nothing. See, these are the ones, the ticket that we added, but see, they're undefined. But you want to create a new ticket. I mean, a new note. And then see the status. Okay, case tags. Okay. So you can add case tags. Okay, that's cool. You set the priority. All right, so we want to do some of those updates to the form. All right, so let's see what we were talking about. Let's just make some notes here. Okay, I'm gonna take this box here. Just gonna use this to make some notes. Okay, to do. Ah. Where I put this? I'm just gonna leave it here. Okay, so to do. Okay, one. You need to look up users. Keeps moving down. All right. We got to. What do we got to do? So we got to be able to look up users. Populate email and phone number. Let's see what else. Got a subject. Okay. All right. This is kind of like not super urgent, but look up locations. So locations probably might be another database, so you can manage all your locations in one spot. If you need to add or remove locations. Okay. And then you got your add case note, and then okay, case note. Oh, light box. That's called a light box. Case note, lightbox, close after. So, okay, because you can save a note. Can you save a note just once? Like, do you want to be able to update that same note and then save it? Or you want to hit save and automatically close? So we can just do, so it's more appealing, just um, close after set timeout 2 seconds. Or 1 second, 1 second. Okay, what else we want to do? We want to um okay, we want to set status, okay? So we want to set the status. New working, pending, resolved, close. So you can set some statuses, and then from these status, like a closed ticket, then it has to be read only, I guess, or reopen, and then like, oh, also ticket number auto generated. So the ticket number should be auto generated. Also case ID auto generated too. All right, so those case IDs should be auto generated. Um, okay, resolve incident button. All right, what else we need to do? Okay, related cases. Okay, display. Or this should be maybe not yeah, like related cases to that person, perhaps, like display history of past tickets related to the person. All right, and then also display journal history for the ticket or case. So it displays, like if I came back, it just shows me a history of all the notes. Right, and then I guess this is more advanced, I guess, but advanced, let's see, escalate, escalate. Okay, assign ticket. to agents. Why is this doing this? Oh my gosh. What happened? Okay, so that's our to-do list, and this thing is way down here. Okay, let's see if we can. Can we? All right, let's group all this together. Okay, so that's all tied together here. All right, so here's our to-do list. Very cool. All right, so let's see if we can do the first one. I don't know if you guys can see that. Text box. Okay. All right, so here's our list. Great. Okay, so lookup users. All right, let's try that one first. So this field right here is going to do a query to our database. Okay, so this lookup user, let's take a look at the API documentation. To the beginning. All right. So let's see. I'm gonna do a query, right? Okay, so let's take that basic one here. Let's see if we can pull up some information. So we're gonna be querying the users. Okay. Let's see, equal. Let's see, how can you pull up on this field lookup context? Okay. Then that goes inside like that. Okay, let's see. Is that good? Okay. So so money symbol W um value, right? Hmm. No, no, that's not it. Value. Primitive value of specific object. Let me see. Rows. All right, so here, hmm, oh, value pair. Okay, so maybe. So this query, if you guys have any input, please let me know in the comments below. But the lookup query, so you want it to start looking up as you're typing the name. Mm. So the next one will be updating the email and phone number, right? Recent cases. Oops. Okay, so this location specifics, we don't have a field for this right now. I guess we got location. So it should be, okay, it should be location, and then this location is gonna map to another database. So let's leave it like that for now. The subcategory, priority. So what I'm doing is I am just naming the ID So if we need to use these in code, it's easier to find. And then you want to kind of label what the field is or what the item is. Button, add case notes. Add case note. btn set pending btn resolve. Okay. All right, so I think we got everything labeled here. Okay. All right, so we got our status. Okay, so I think we got everything labeled now. Great, very good. Okay. Okay, let's see if we can make this thing close. All right, so I think I know how to do that one. That's going to be add journal note. Okay. This one, let's see. Um, what is this? Oh no. Okay, you got to put capital T. Okay, so set timeout, 2 seconds. Okay, and then you got to do import Wix window from Wix window. Okay, how is it? Can I see Wix window? Uh-huh. Okay, with capital. Okay, there you go. Boom. Just like that. Okay, and then this is like that. Single mark. Okay. And then set timeout and then window close. What is it? Oh, Wix window close. Okay, light box. Okay, so light box. And then we got nothing. Oh, okay. Pop up close. Okay, set timeout. Close. One. Oh, oh man. Oh, What? An error. Okay, close. So, but there's an error now. Okay, so the window thing work. Um, I don't know if it lets you save it. Save that note to that ticket. Okay, so I think we wrote our first. Okay, so this query thing, I'm gonna look it in. I'm gonna look into it. Um, Basically, what we want to do is, okay, let me write what we want to. We want this function to start searching for the user name and give us a result. Options by the first or last name. All right, so we still got to set up the lookup user function. And when that finds the user, then it can populate their name, their email, and phone number. We got to set up a lookup locations collection. And then we have our case note that closes after we save it. And then we need to also attach note to ticket. Then we need to set up the statuses of the ticket, the ticket number that auto generates, case ID also that auto generates, or or not case ID. This is a case note ID auto generated. Resolve incident button. So this will also updates the status. And then we can display a history of tickets related to that person when this loads, and display journal history, and then also some routing, ticket routing and escalation. To close, okay. System. All right. Okay, so that is it for today. Thank you so much for joining us for this hour of Velo Wix coding, exploration. But definitely leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe to the channel. We will be connecting here soon. Thank you, and God bless.